Hello, it is so good to see you again. Today is a very special occasion. Today is the 20th episode, and that means two things. One, we are, as you probably just saw, in Nipton. I thought it was a good example of the whole full circle. This is where I started this playthrough, and if it wasn't for you, the viewer, I would not be this far into this at all. I started with no skill whatsoever at all on how to do this. And with a mic you could kind of compare to a potato. Now you see, I've changed things up quite a bit. Today I'm going to celebrate both the fact that I can finally do this somewhat competently, but also the fact that you guys have stuck with me so very long. Today we're going to be celebrating that by starting something interesting. You may hear something interesting playing on my Pip-Boy, and that is a mysterious broadcast. To investigate this, we must go to the midnight showing at the Mojave Drive-In. A lot of you know what that means, and if you don't, it means Old World Blues is beckoning to us. It beckons to us with both smooth jazz and a beautiful eyeball to intrigue us. But without further ado, I believe that it is time to investigate. The crashed satellite seems to be the source of the strange transmission you received. Old World Blues is recommended for experienced couriers 15 and plus. You have a premonition that while you'll be unable to return to the Mojave until you solve the mysteries of the Big Empty, you will be able to take anything you carry with you, and you will be able to return to the Big Empty anytime after completing Old World Blues. If you are up to this challenge, then continue and take a closer look at the satellite.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the big empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
You feel strangely heavier. A quick inspection of your body reveals faint surgical scars around your head, chest, and back. Welcome to the Big Empty. Lady Chicken Nugget appears to have gotten an upgraded suite out of all this. A strange feeling of pacifism comes over you, and you find you cannot draw your weapon for some reason. Even though you're wearing scrubs with absolutely no pockets anyway. Okay, that's more of Lady Chicken Nugget than we need to reveal.
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. All right, shh, nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of a mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
Excuse me? How are you all speaking through one voice box? Or at least, why? Also, where am I? And... did you do surgery on me?
Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dala, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
Lobotomite?
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to, the skinvelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dala. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything. And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? Why, the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities.
Well, that was a lot to take in. I feel both like a beautiful hairless teddy bear, and also like we talked way too much about genitalia. Here, since no one's listening to me, I have 5 fingers, okay? I am one person, and somehow you are 5 people talking out of a robot with a brain thing.
Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises.
I made it worse.
If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors.
Please don't vivisect me.
Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros's histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense! Lobotomites can't comprehend us!
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oroprocessoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak?
I used English 2 other times, and that's what you're speaking at me. What do you want from me? My goodness. So I'm guessing that the crashed satellite was yours, and I'm starting to regret that we touched it because there's already been a lot of brain damage and you're just adding to it.
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. He's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick? Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled this skin envelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait, if what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us,
then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to... Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us. It can only be...
More madness?
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you! Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine! Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
what are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? 8, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us.
Okay, well, this whole place sounds dangerous and these devices sound dangerous.
Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site. Our technology's no more lethal than an overcharged Tesla cannon. The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies. The psychoanalytic, cardiac-dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And 8's sonic soundwave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old-world gestures lightly.
Trust me, I want to get this over as quickly as possible. You guys did lose my organs, and it sounds like it's up to me to figure out where they went.
Our intentions exactly. The important thing is you rush quickly through this task so as not to waste our time. Do not get curious, or you will end up like the cat of Schrödinger.
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing non-mandatory research labs that lie off your designated path. The many such optional explorations are discouraged. Work hurriedly as if you have blinders on, and leave curiosities and items of interest alone.
Sure.
So many sciences and developments. Pass them by. Let impatience and the desire to simply finish, to end it all quickly and carelessly guide you.
Yes, I will so do that. Sure.
Right you are, 8. In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze. Nobel challenge.
After all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments once our bidding is done.
Okay, but if I find something really cool to read, I'm gonna read it. I'll go get walking then.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet.
I messed up again.
Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
I'm gonna get out of here because you guys are getting genital again, and that's not okay. That's really uncomfortable after you've already ripped out my organs.
The radar fence that surrounds the Big Mountain Crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility. The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies.
Well, that's comforting.
Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously, by your deadened perceptions.
Well, isn't that pleasant at least? Nobody wants to experience that. I don't really want to hear any more about that.
Oh, Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
You guys have it all together.
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
If you have the gun already, then I'm not sure what you need.
It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, Then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun, getting it warmed up.
You guys are really good at making things awkward for robots.
Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give it a little sonic sterilization first. Ooh. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco Termlink code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
Well, thank you, Dala. So, this sonic gun is really cool, and it looks like it's an energy projectile, but you got anything that spits lead?
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
Yes, more weapons, please.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
If we're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Loboto bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun, with the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor. Here.
Ooh.
Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, lobotomite?
No, I think I'm actually pretty much good. Yeah, if there's nothing else, I need to get my brain back and stop Mobius.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
I will get you those technological wonders and see how much damage I can do. That would probably make them mad. I'll just head out.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No! That would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus, some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
8 says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there with my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip.
Okay, I can trade with the Sync Intelligence, then I'll have to activate the function, won't I?
I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trick the Sync's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid chip chokes on them.
This amount clearly represents a deficiency in the amount of caps needed. Translation. Give me more money.
Again, your logic is unassailable in its simplistic need. Oh?
Fine. It's not going to help. That chip will probably refuse them anyway, as stuck up as it is.
Okay, well thank you guys so much, and I'm just gonna go put it in the map upstairs.
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I am surrounded by children.
Wow, I gotta level up just from that. Well, we're gonna go ahead and go down here to melee and bring it up a little bit. Because I can keep Oh Baby, but I also know that there's some fun melee kind of things going on here in Big Mountain that are much different than the rest of them. We're gonna go ahead and raise science because it could really help us in a world like this. We're going to continue on sneak. As it's 70, we're going to... I really want to even out speech because I feel like it being on 86 is weird. It's at 85. But we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it because we've overdone it. Oh, I only have one. Oh, that's odd. I think I'm going to put it in survival. I mean, these two are kind of the splitting on the 6s, but I do like being able to make more recipes when I ran into weird food. It's helped, you know? Ooh. This is going to be an interesting one as far as perks go. I think I'm going to take Nerd Rage. You've been pushed around long enough. The Nerd Rage perk, your strength is raised to 10, and you gain 15 plus damage threshold whenever your health drops to lower than 20%. I have another one that's very interesting to me, and I've actually never used it, even though it's been interesting to me. And we're going to think about that, and that is Lessons Learned. But also we have this Voracious Reader, which would make all of the blank magazines, but I feel like I just forget to make them into books. But this one interests me because, for instance, plus 25 experience at level 25, but that's just going to get more extreme as we go. So I think that we shouldn't do that and make ourselves too overpowered when we are not done with DLCs yet. So we are just going to go ahead and take Nerd Rage. Well, before we head off and meet all of our counterparts to be, which are literally made of parts up in the sink, I'm gonna go look around for some things. Hello. Oh, I don't really need a bunch of scrap metal. I guess I could sell it to the sink. Microfusion sold. Guys, look! some eyewear. Actually, I should put my armor back on because they let me have my stuff, and I don't want my butt hanging out. I hope they let me play the mysterious broadcast the whole time. I don't know. It's very likely that YouTube will be like, you played music, you left a radio on. But you guys have to admit, doesn't it set the mood? Okay, we are no longer showing our butt off, and I don't hate the goggles. I don't love them, but I feel like her attitude needs glasses. She looked really strange when she did not have them in the last episode. I really felt like that. Let's head over. Well, not really over. It's up. Let's head up to the sink. The sink is basically our home base while we're here. And this guy's gonna help us with some stuff. Sonic emitter. Revelation now available in the vendor interface. Interesting.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you here with the sir thing, and it says I'm aware I'm a woman. After that Caesar's Legion thing, sometimes I'm happy a game will go, hey, you're a woman, and sometimes I'm not, and really, I do not care if a computer calls me sir. More interesting things to be had, like, are you some kind of artificial intelligence?
Regrettably not, sir. All modules and habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
Ah, no intelligence. There are other personality modules?
Indeed, sir. Though if sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most had been offline for some years. If sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that sir is better off without them. However, if sir is determined to inflict upon sir's self their dubious services, sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility.
Okay, so can I still use them, even if I don't have their personality holotapes?
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality tapes, sir. Once the tape is installed, sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation. However, sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality.
Okay, so nothing really in here works but you. Alright, well, why are there so many?
As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say.
I really don't need anything else. I know you provide services, so I guess I'll ask which ones specifically. I know I can buy things from you.
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
I do love tiny robots. But anyways, back to business. I think we will head out, and I don't need anything else.
Very good, sir.
Well, I can find all of these missing personalities for the sink, autodock, and biological research stations, but there are a few other things that we should do. Also, a lot of things like they said, are going to be hidden around, so we might as well get going. I think we should start with the X2 strange transmission. Let's actually see on the map here. Is that close? That doesn't seem to be ridiculously far. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good place for us to start. Besides, we got some wacky stuff to find in here. Observer area. Oh, it's the balcony. That's a fun thing to call a balcony, the observer area. The grass is blue, the sun is out, and we have adventures to go on. We're gonna head over to get that antenna. I don't even think
Intruder, you will not escape the eyes of my robo-scorpions or their pincers.
Alright, robo-scorpions and pinchers. Got it. Anyways, I need to get a weapon actually equipped. Oh, yeah, they gave me the little cyberdog gun. Oh, let's check you out. Ooh. Now he has a dog brain. I guess it's kind of like having Rex, but it seems a lot less ethical. I want to start it off good. Yeah. Whoa, doggy gun. You are a strange doggy gun as far as aiming. I haven't really done big guns. I guess my aim is terrible. Oh, I was about to say I see a tick mark, but I didn't see it. It's a lobotomite's legs. Get the— oh, he's crouching. There's the rest of him. Oh my gosh, I cannot aim with this gun. I hate to immediately just be like, oh, we're going back into oh baby, but we are for the lobotomite. Come here. Come here. It's gonna be okay. Oh, I don't even need to do that. Oh, definitely didn't. What do you have on you there? Caravan shotgun. I think that I am actually okay. I'll take the rounds though. Nice jumpsuit. Who, where, what now? Literally. Oh, now your tick mark exists. And you saw me and I didn't see it. No offense, but you're not very damaging, sir. I'm sorry. Whew. Hopefully I don't have to put any more lobotomites down. I kind of, you know, feel bad for them as they— ooh, mask is a little too much. You know, for me. They are welcome to wear it. Z9. So on the way to X2, there's a Z9. Crotalus DNA Preservation Lab. I'm more interested in— yes, they have some soda for me. I will partake in the soda. I found somebody. I'm glad I went back. Oh, now I'm not. It's just scrap electronics. If I remember
2
correctly.
plus 2 equals harassing the hand of forbidden idiots of the think tank.
You actually jump scared me a little bit there, Mobius, because I was prepping because I'm pretty sure there are Night Stalkers up here. I'm scared. You know, in a good way. A cautious way. Oh, they're not Night Stalkers. They're cyber dogs like Rex. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your brain. I'm sorry. Oh, Betty rolled down the stairs. You know, if that was a person, I would have laughed. I'm 100% sure of that. That's depressing. Game AIs. Well, I guess I shouldn't laugh at the lobotomites, but the other ones do think about me. Oh. No. My apologies, sir. But you are part snake, part coyote. I fear you. I do. Well, since I was distracted and went to the X8, we're going to go ahead and start high school horror. Initiate the institutional data retrieval tests at the X8 test terminal. But first, can we talk about this horror? What does it think it's doing? I wish I could ask it. Okay, test subject information. In this test, you will take on the role of one of those evil commies, infiltrating an institution of honest American learning. Don't worry, citizen, it's just for pretend. Your objective is to steal documents that a real dirty commie traitor, which you're not, would use to brainwash our children, which you wouldn't do. This test will help us to protect our children's fragile minds from the agents of international communism. Agents like you. Just kidding. We know you're a loyal American, aren't you? Fallout. How do you stay so relevant? Alright. X8 institutional test internal memo. Subjects will be informed that we are gauging the effectiveness of communist infiltration of American schools. They won't know about the cyberdogs until they actually begin the testing process. But now I do. Test A engages cyberdog protection protocols alongside standard automated turret systems. Test B adds protectrons to the previous test. Test B also includes some basic tests for the field disruptor capacitance module. Residential test internal memo. Until further notice, please do not enter the residential cyberdog test area or conduct any experiments using it. The cyberdogs are still being programmed, and any disturbance could have dramatic influence on their progress. Restricting access in this fashion should also help to avoid any repeats of incidents, playtime settlements for which are coming directly out of our budget. Dr. Gail Richardson, PhD, Test Engineer, X8 Cyberdog Project. So Rex was actually probably built here. Whoa, okay. I mean, I don't know if I've read that specific thing before. I knew they were from here. But it sounds like this Dr. Richardson was actually, oh god, there's another one, was the one helping cyberdogs. Well, there's a half-naked lobotomite down there. Well, coffee mugs will be important later. I kind of assumed. Oh, but not from a robot. Oh, fire. Oh, fire. Do you have anything good? You have a cleaver. And an empty sunset sarsaparilla. Well, I'll drink an actual sunset sarsaparilla. Oh my goodness. It looks as if my Pip-Boy has taken on some heat from that fire. Eat some food. Eat some food, yeah. Night Stalker tail is edible. Okay, and a stim pack, and we actually have as many sunset sarsaparillas as we do stim packs, so we can treat ourselves in 2 ways. No, I think I was legit on fire hot. Whoa. No. Whoa. I didn't think Oh Baby would do it. Aren't my hands in pain? I'm glad the game does not take into account that if you have a metal weapon that you are going to be way hotter. Okay. Maybe the cyberdog gun would be good in my circumstances. They are right in front of me. There. Good boy. This one at least got the idea that it was time to stop. It's okay. It's okay. You're out of your misery now. Oh my god, it just cut off his arms and legs. So helpful. Dog and robot splicing experiment holotape. Oh, well, it can be used at the biochemical splicing terminal. Alright, let's go ahead and activate this X8 terminal. Inter-institutional data retrieval, which means that we're gonna have to sneak in there. We're gonna start with the basic test because that's my only choice. For this test, you must use any means necessary to retrieve 3 student files from an average high school. Basic security protocols have been activated. Retrieve 3 student files. Failure, security measures prohibited. Okay. Okay, it sounds like everything's in place in there.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros. You may know me as the head chief first researcher of Labs Z9 and Z14. There I fought valiantly to preserve rattlesnake DNA and put it right where it belongs, in the husk of another feared predator.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
And the tarantula. Can't splice enough, I always say. Especially if you can make a magnificent cazador. Enough about me. It has come to my attention that many of you seemingly innocent children have been subverted by red propaganda. This is a most serious matter, requiring the most serious of detentions. Can you spell detention? I'll tell you how I spell it. Death tension. Commie pinko traitors. Oh! Now, I will send vicious cybernetic cyborg dogs through the corridors to weed all you traitors out. They will sniff out which among you have chosen the commie path. Especially you, Betsy Bright, who turned me down to the high school dance so you could smoke with Richie Marcus. All monitors will also be vigilant. vigilant. Step outside during class, and they'll make sure you make a speedy jump back to your desk. Hold your urine and wait for the proper bathroom break time.
Oh, right. Well, as you heard, we're going to have to sneak in here through and past cyber dogs. Great. That just sounds lovely. Oh, it just looks lovely. I have been preparing mentally. After I closed the door and was like a little bit hesitant. Sorry, boy. I can't even shoot right. I can't even do things humanely. I really don't want to eat the dog meat. But I'm in a wasteland. So we just have to see how that goes for me. Bake sale. Fight the red menace with cookies. Wish they had some cookies. What's so wild wasteland about it? That he's in here? What is wild wastelanding? He's a lobotomite. Why is that weird? Is there another lobotomite that happened before me? I don't really get why that's wild wasteland. 'Cause he has a baseball? Could someone explain that one to me? I'm sorry, I'm so ignorant. Wolverines? I don't know. So there's an apple on this desk. And it's not only just an apple, it's a fresh apple. Where did the fresh apple come from? How is it fresh? I want to know. This place is raising different questions than you'd think. They're not even related to lore. I want to know about the apples, man. Okay. Nice. Oh, dang. I'm sorry. It's all over now. Don't even have to worry. Oh, there's more. Oh, no. Oh, there's a whole bunch going on in the other thing. Okay. Yeah, I only have one mine. Still gonna try it out. Oh, go figure. There's not another dog? Okay, well, maybe if I kill this turret, another dog might listen and flip out. Okay, if not, we're gonna just pick it back up. I just thought it'd be 2 dogs, and I thought that might be a good idea. Still telling me to be cautious. The doggy hears something too. I think we're good though. Retrieve student records. Good, we got our first one. Richie Marcus, midterm grades. All Fs. He's a ball lover. Was that supposed to be a pun? 'Cause, you'd think you'd just, like, say that differently, but he did not like the sports, I'm guessing, if he's a scientist. There is another fresh apple. My luck, there'll be cyber dogs waiting on me immediately. I want to open this door, but I think it's just the other side. Yep. No need. Duct tape and wine. Oh, that's a good night to somebody, I'm sure. Probably don't need anything in that
You
toolbox.
are in the library. Be
Oh.
quiet here and fill.
Infilled with shush. That's not exactly easy to do when being attacked by lobotomites. With beautiful proton axes, may I just say. What? I know I'm in danger, but where the heck did they go? Well, this actually might be a good time for that frag mine I put up. You'll be back. Just give me a second to place this nicely. Well, actually, if I'm gonna be right there, they'll have to come through there. We'll just let it be while I get into this one. Sherry O'Bannon scheduled. Sherry O'Bannon. Ballet Tuesday to Thursday. Pep Squad Wednesday. And Tutoring Center Volunteer from 4 to 6. Well, 4:15 to 6. If you want to get real technical, which I'm guessing they do. Really? I really want this frag mine to work for me. Oh, it says caution. But is it just because that thing's up there? It can't shoot me from here. Oh, no! I like that when it hit me, it let me know. Hang on, man. I can't punch you to death. You would eat me alive. I'm probably not gonna eat your meat alive. At least, because you're not alive. Okay. Kitchen. Lobotomite. Shooting me. Controller. Failing me. Everything going wrong. Everything corrected and preparing. Whoa, whoa. I lost control of the controller again. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna try to get the controller to work. I feel like the clacking of my keyboard is 20 times worse than the clacking of my controller. Wasteland omelet. I would not have heard you, but you made a weird noise, man. He was like, "Rah." Well, excuse me, lobotomite, sir. Had 5 rats, not worth it. Oh, are we in danger? Danger. The danger is behind me? Is it the other lobotomite? No, it looks like it's up there. I think that tick mark is a lobotomite. Or a doggy up here. I don't see anything up here. More sodas. Courier finds a lot of sunset sarsaparilla. Courier never finds a toothbrush. Whoa. Sir? Okay. It said caution still. Did he just, like, not realize where I was? Maybe he just didn't realize I was up here. I really don't know. Oh, wow. I was gonna get the upper hand on you. Trying to get the upper hand on me. Better drink some of those thousands of sunset sarsaparillas it's given me. It's given me! And some of them fresh apples that are mysteriously fresh. They should have been labeled mysteriously fresh apple. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's come back. He's gonna finally face me. I have to say, they can use weapons, but their brains are messed up? More questions. You'd think they'd all have, like, the cleavers, like most of them do carry melee weapons. It makes more sense. Wait. With the Wild Wasteland, I just realized something. Do you think it's because if they had a baseball and it said ball sports, do you think that he made that dude, Richie Marcus, he doesn't like, go through this? Like, is that who that was? Come on, you can do it. I don't know if it's worth my time, but ooh, buff out. It was worth my time. And stim packs. But buff out is good if I run into too many things I feel like I need. That I probably won't need, because I'm good at picking up too much junk. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We gotta reload. I'm glad Rex isn't here to see this. He'd be like, what have my doggy people become? Or perhaps he would just bark. Probably that one. Actually, technically, the pulse gun would work on them. I think. Oh, wow. No? It doesn't work? Really? I guess that's something. You think it would work against them, but I guess since they have one, it does not work. It says critical strike, but nothing is happening. Is it just his armor? Well, then Doggy has all the armor in the world. Wait. Maybe... There. That's the one. The sanitized wound one, I believe. Alright, retrieve student records. Betsy Bright's records. Betsy Bright disciplinary record. Unexcused absences 7. Disruptive behavior 3. And smoking on school property 11. Well, we got through our first test. Almost, apparently. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's actually really poor Bat's chances. Yep. I don't want to, but I know it'll work. I'm sorry! It's a brutal thing. It's a brutal thing, but it's an effective thing. Melee. Melee is like that. Oh my god, he's like smoked in a charred, ashy ruin.
You got to the residential test. This is really Boros, by the way. Hello again. None of us thought you would get this far.
Thanks for all the hope and encouragement. So is this also where they made the puppy dowel gun? Begin the advanced test and activate stable retrieval test, which is the advanced test. So we're going to be going through all of that again. I say we look around and see what we can find here to get ready. And then they just decided to make it bark, I guess. Well, I'm guessing that this terminal begins the thing again. X12 request for assistance. We've had a small issue with one of our Y-17 trauma harnesses. Sadly, a member of the X12 research team choked on a buffalo gourd seed and died while working late last night. For some reason, his X-17 trauma harness will not shut down. In fact, it has begun malfunctioning and causing the late Mr. Harris to attack other employees. Do you have any prototypes you could lend us as a means to stop it? Barb. We'll see them soon. The Y-17 harnesses remind me of Yield and Scooby-Doo with the skeleton is floating in the thing, but also like Mars Attacks. And I love it so much. It is like beautiful sci-fi candy. You'll see what I'm talking about, though. The suit has taken over Harris's body there. So, assistance granted. I'm sending over the K9000 Cyberdog gun. It should do the trick. Let me know if you have any operational questions. Adam. Was that the specific gun I have? Because, okay, it's saying there's one sealed. K9000 Cyberdog gun sealed. We've had another unfortunate occurrence while attempting to destroy Mr. Harris's trauma harness. The disaster control team member carrying the gun slipped and fell, dropping the weapon. Oh goodness. Unarmed, the team had to flee and seal off the lab. Unfortunately, the K9000 Cyberdog gun prototype was sealed inside of X12. Well, I'm gonna guess there are 2, or they did manage to get that out to get it to me. That's really interesting. Not what I expected. Okay, it gave us a map marker. We will definitely check it out. But we'll carry on with this, I suppose. Oh, it's just the back. Alright then. Beautiful. I want a picture of that instead of, like, the original.
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Scanning for hostiles.
Come a little closer. Just...
Hostile targets
Really?
identified.
I wanted you to come around the corner.
Cooperation is requested.
Woo!
Wasn't that shut down for some reason?
Robot smashing. A lady chicken nugget specialty. More lobotomite just chilling on the ground.
Oh, yes! My pet!
Commencing lawful use of deadly force.
About the old boy and the countless experiments I've done on him back at Higgs.
Please stand by.
Gabe, you're about to have your favorite treat. A visitor. Won't that be nice?
Along,
Don't
please.
eat the visitor, boy.
Please take cover until the danger happens.
Well... Sounds like I'm about to meet Gabe.
Gabe would bark and snarl and bite whenever anyone came to visit. That's why I replaced his legs with spare parts and fed him a steady diet of psycho-laced dog chow.
Okay. He has a hatchet. I have to say, for being so short, the hatchet did make a great noise. Well, that says exit. I'm gonna guess I don't want to go that way, but maybe I do? I thought I had to do the other test before I could get to Gabe. It is actually asking me to do the Cyberdog test. I could have swore that I went through the other way first. I'm confused because he was talking about Gabe. Okay. Okay. I believe it's just the same thing again. So we're just gonna do the same thing again. Nope, I was right. It's Gabe time.
Emitter schematics. Klein wants it, all right, boy? Let the intruder dig it up wherever you buried it.
I really don't want to hurt Gabe. But Gabe would like to hurt me. That's a baseball. Not what we want.
Stop it.
Don't make me hurt you, Gabe. There are too many games that make me hurt things that don't need hurt. You've been hurt, I know. All right. Okay. You're beautiful. I'm sorry. It's just a giant Rex. I feel terrible, but I also need to heal, so that might be why I feel terrible, other than just the fact that he's a beautiful, large puppy dog. I'm healing with dog meat. I am sad, but I am desperate. I was just supposed to deliver packages. Look where I am now. Should I be proud or concerned? Another baseball. Don't make me do it, Gabe. Another baseball. I don't want to hurt you, Gabe. There, this must be one, right? Sunset Sarsaparilla. There we go. The bark sample. And a vacuum cleaner. Okay, you have found a recalibration file for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox in the sink and recalibrate the sonic emitter for new effects. Okay. Gabriel's bark audio frequency sample has been uploaded to the think tank. I didn't do it. It was the Robo-Scorpion. I was trying to save Gabe. Oh, I'm gonna bats one of you. This is how I smash the other scorpions. I won't discriminate and smash you. Get up close, knock you back. Wow. That's not the noise it makes, but that's the noise I make.
7. Yes. 7. 6. Halfway to destruction. Measured in clicks. 5 by 5.
Okay, it just looks like he's gonna be the only one.
4. As in forbidden. Do you hear me, think tank? It is.
There we go.
Oh, yes. 3. As in we. As in we are in trouble. That didn't rhyme. Eureka.
Oh, there are more.
Now
I could go ahead and start using the pulse gun on them, I guess.
them, my pets.
I was gonna wait at least till I got the bark.
Stupid.
Pets. Okay, they keep saying pets. Why would you send your pets in like this? They're not your pets. Sarcasm. Pets should be respected, not robots that you throw in to die. Alright, we're ready for the next test. I do believe I can take down those force fields. Either way, though, we go in and I think it's a little harder this time.
Principal. Dr. Principal Boros.
Okay, sonic emitter data, download the pulse, EM pulse wave unlock. The sonic emitter can now disable force fields. So we're gonna go ahead and equip that. Okay, we should be ready, and it should work potentially better against the dogs too now. It does stun them. Yeah, until it'll work better. Okay. We can also have a bunch of dinosaurs that just happen to be here somehow. And it looks like we have completed the sonic emitter upgrade. I didn't even finish the test. Do I have to now? Okay, it looks like it still does want us to retrieve those student records. But it'll be both harder and easier now. Take a proton throwing axe. We can throw it at somebody. Lobotomite, a dog. We'll just see what works for us. Okay, well we know that the first one is in here. Actually, finally. Oh no, I did use that frag mine. Never mind, it exploded on me as well. It's kind of a slow go with this weapon until a certain point. Really, that's the only chance I have on it. I think I have a better chance of hitting it on my own, even though... Ugh. There's a thing. Should have thought about it. Is it like insta-stunned? Nice. It works really well on the turrets. Stupid desk. I'm just going over here. Alright. Let's get that student file. Retrieve the student file. All of them Fs. And, wait a minute. Okay, good. I was like, are the apples there? I was concerned. Perhaps it be in the library.
Today, the cafeteria will be serving nothing. Because I didn't build one.
because I didn't build one.
Bathrooms, no swirlies, no chocolate pudding left in the chairs or brilliant minds. What are you going to
Okay, I thought they were on the torso or the other one, but the angle's weird. I'm just trying to be humane, Pupper. Guys, we're never meant to be robots anyway. Retrieve them student records once more. Sherry O'Bannon's schedule again. And all of her stuff. Alright. There's one more up at the top. But we're gonna go ahead and take care of that guy. Alright. It did make the dogs notice me, but I don't really know if that means the dogs will come after me. That was a little more violent than the other ones. I probably have enough dog hides. How many did they create? And why are there so many different colors? Is it just their brain gel? But then again, I mean, Rex... Oh, you messed up my thing, doggy. Rex was always blue, though. Even before... I don't know. So I don't know. I was thinking brain degradation. Oh! Sweet. Okay. Let's see here. I think with a scientific place like this, we could bring our science up. I mean, this is an energy weapon. We may get a lot of different weapons here that are considered energy. Perhaps we should wait, though, because I'm still meleeing. For that reason, I guess we could go ahead and bring melee up to 70. I am going to go with energy weapons since it is pretty low. And we might be using the sonic emitter bit. And if not, everything against us is scientific, so we might be picking up some more stuff. We'll see. A lot of the lobotomites only have normal weapons, actually, and melee weapons, but you never know. It was really low anyway. Guess we'll check out what's in here now. Pick up the normal eyeglasses. Just in case that could also suit Lady Chicken Nugget. Oh wait, Buff out on the floor. Oh, Radix on the floor. Either way, it was on the floor. I felt like it was needed.
School is a sacred trust. Even though I am a long-ago graduate of this hated facility. Now I see its worth, and see it was corrupted by fraternities and girls. Yuck.
Move along, Blaze. Commencing attack on hostile target. Lawful use of deadly force. Citizens are
This should be our second to last set, because normally when I grab the last thing, more things come at me, but after this last student file that we need...
deadly force.
I was about to say, I have Grim Reaper Sprint, so we should be good. Here we go, start me off right. Energy cells. Alrighty. And once again, retrieving the student file for Betsy Bright. It has been done. Now I'm gonna guess it's way more than just a few dogs when I get out here like it was last time. So let's go ahead and heal. There's some Yaguai meat. That's a big old good thing for me, I suppose, to eat some protein first. Maybe there are only the 2 dogs. Again. I should focus on the other one. It'll be back pretty soon, but he probably has a higher VATS chance. Dang it, you two. You're not really injuring me, it just takes a while to do this. I guess we're done with the test. We've really, you know, I'm not going to be switching back and forth for force fields. I can go back to other weaponry. Much quicker for him. Okay. Completed. Exit that testing area. And we can find out more information about this X8 test. I'm not entirely sure where. I already read about that. Does it just want me to go to the other location? Well, my best guess is where I exited last time. That we go this way. Yep. Maybe, anyway. Might just be an extra room that I didn't explore. Well, we found more lobotomites. So, I believe I found the right direction. Okay, you can see the other side of Gabe's enclosure from here. There were a lot more lobotomites in this part. But I think that's all of them. Okay, there's a computer that's on. Dog and lobotomite splicing experiment. I picked one of those up already. Okay, an unusual shipment. Dr. Richardson, we've just received the latest shipment of dogs for the cyber dog experiment process. But, well, frankly, I think our supplier screwed us. The animals must be basically feral. Every time we get close to the shipping kennel, they let out with the most god-awful hissing and, well, rattling is the only way I can really describe it. Please advise, should we open the kennels or just send them back? So, at Dr. Richardson's request, we opened one of those kennels from the latest shipment. The dog inside, and I use that term very loosely, appeared to be suffering from a truly horrendous case of mange. And, upon being released, it immediately attacked, killed, and attempted to swallow whole specialist acres. Oh my. Luckily, the situation has, for now at least, contained itself, as a SPC acres was a very large man, and the creature has choked to death. Does anyone know anything about the shipment? Please advise. Shipping department in lockdown. In light of the large number of fatalities due to the latest shipment of experimental test subjects, the shipping department is going into lockdown. I give you my personal assurance that as soon as this plague of monsters has been dealt with, I will work overtime to get your deliveries to you in a timely and efficient manner, as I am currently the only surviving member of the shipping department. However, there may still be some delays. Until then, Dr. Callis in X13 has the pass card for the area. Skippy, sole survivor. Alright, now we're gonna find the X8 Kennel Sonic Emitter. In our last supervisor meeting, we discussed the possible benefits of the small shipping accident. We are considering studying the unexpected specimen's behavior by releasing them into our test area before removing them from the X8 facility. The shipping department will remain in lockdown until a decision has been reached. Dr. Adam Figgis, MD, PhD, DMV, DDM, DD, test supervisor. Well, upon leaving, more rat scorpions. Well, robotic rat scorpions. Either way, away they go. Away they go. Yes, the pain. Yes, ouch. My leg. What's new? What's new with me and my leg? I'm not sure if I have a doctor's bag, but we were gonna head back to the sink in a minute once I'm, you know, free of this place. And robo-scorpions. I do have a doctor's bag. I hear them whispering. They weren't really whispering, they were yelling, but you know, they were far away. I'm gonna smack you while you're in the air. Then by the time you land, I'll be ready to smack you again. That was pretty good. walked away for a second, and then I came back. He was confused. Alright. I've noticed they'll bite me. They're actually shooting me as a bigger problem.
Darling, this is you, and the pitter-patter of your peace feeds so much.
Dala, please stop thinking about me, and please stop using genital feet terms. I'm becoming more uncomfortable.
For science.
I mean, I was fighting a scorpion, and now I'm just being awkwardly, like, commented upon. I didn't ask for this weird body. Humans do. I mean, I guess we have weird body. My leg! See what I'm saying? Back to the sink. Back to the sink. Alright, well, I think that is a great start to Old World Blues, and there is still a lot to be done in the Big Empty. It is not empty by any means. Thank you so much for watching and your continued support to Watercat Gaming. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I do weekly videos, and I got more Fallout on the way. If you enjoyed this, remember to leave a like because it really does help the channel out. If you didn't, go ahead and leave a dislike. The world is your RPG, and then I also know there's something I must need to improve on. And that is what we strive for here. So thank you, once again, so much for watching. I'm gonna go do my thing, and you can go do yours. I hope that you have a great day.